All right, this is Greg from D&G Artifacts Adventures. We're down in Newark, Ohio at an artifact show, the Flint Ridge Artifact Show, and I've got Shannon White in front of me, and he's from the he's from the Facebook group Central Ohio Artifacts, and I'm going to have him talk a little bit about his artifacts. Take it away.
Hey guys, how you doing? So this is some of my collection from here down to the end here. I have some personal finds down here in the color frame there.
Right.
Just a frame of pendants and a couple miniature wing banner stones, some user and whirly pieces in there.
Are these all Ohio finds?
Yes, everything's Ohio.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
From Licking County?
No, all over Ohio.
All over Ohio. All right.
Few dovetails and Flint Ridge bifurcates in there. I found the small dove up here in Granville.
That's an amazing case right there. Now I noticed that green tag on there. What is that?
This here,
yeah,
that is my membership to the Archaeological Society of Ohio, just to prove that that's who I am.
Okay.
And down here I have a frame.
Oh yeah, look at this. These are all mainly bladelets here.
Yeah, all these bladelets are personal finds of mine in this frame and in this frame. I have a lot of cores I found at home also too. These are Oakwell cores, or what they flake the bladelets off of.
Okay. And these are pretty colorful as well, right there.
Yeah, this is all Flint Ridge material. A few of these are personal finds in here. Like I said, I found all these bladelets as well.
Okay.
And then moving down here, we have some archaic bevels, side notch, nice Flint Ridge intrusive mount point. I found the diagonal notch here in the middle.
Wow.
That's the only personal find in there. And then a frame of Coshocton down here. There's my dad found this. I found this one. My mom found the basil notch. And the other pieces are just pieces I've collected over the years.
Okay. Very, very cool collection. So if people want to find you on Facebook, what's the name of your group again?
Central Ohio Artifacts.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And I wish you a very much success at the show.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to be talking to Alan Buck. He's with Big Darby Plains Artifact and Relic Trade Station. I'll even put the QR code there if anybody wants to jump in on that. He's on Facebook, and like he says, he buys, sells, and trades. So, Alan, how are you today?
Great.
All
Thanks
right.
for stopping by.
No problem. Can you tell us about your collection here?
Yeah. What I do is I'm Ohio-based. I'm really good with Ohiolithics. I like to get collections, sell them, to spread them out so they're not trapped in museums or basements.
Gotcha.
For everybody to enjoy.
Now, so are these Ohio people?
Yes.
All right.
This one here is out of a Delaware and Union County collection. A guy field collected for 50 years. These are all in this area. And then these frames over here are from a guy out of Stark County from a family farm in the 1920s.
Yeah, so you won't be finding anything like these anymore.
No, that's why there's not a lot of chips in them.
Yeah.
These here are some that were out of my personal collection that I did not find, but they're all Ohio. I really like the Dinas, and I'm just selling some of my smaller ones because now I collect over 5-inch. So as through time, your taste in trees and what you like in your eye changes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So basically, I like going to shows for fellowship and to also look at other amazing artifacts, hold them, touch them, look at them to learn authentication for future purposes.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Do you get out to hunt any at all?
I do because I'm a land surveyor, so I do a lot of field walking, but a lot of people don't turn. So I look at washouts, creeks, gravel piles, fresh construction sites when they strip. But Ohio, we just do a lot of no-till anymore. So
right,
really
right. Yeah, it's very hard to find something.
I do get lucky because I can't get out on my job. I don't have a lot of other spare time like a lot of other real big hunters.
Right, right. Yeah, and like you said before, these haven't been touched in a while, and I find it, when you go to a field, and you pick up something that hasn't been picked up by a human being for hundreds, if not thousands of years, it's just an amazing feeling. So
it's really in there to try to picture yourself where they're at and what it looked like then to now. That's what I like to do when I do find one, when I'm standing there. Like you said, it's an amazing thing. Plus, it's artwork.
oh yeah, yeah.
You just slap that out. You have meaning for it, and it meant something.
Yeah,
Beautiful colors.
Some of them that you find, Dave and I, we say, they had to have like competitions amongst themselves because if I were hunting, I would not want to hunt with some of the stuff we found. I would, yeah.
I 100% agree.
So
yeah, I think a lot of them, they especially slates that are drilled. Some of them, the amount of time and effort put in, because they didn't have sanders, they didn't do things the way we can do real fast now. They put so much time and effort, and to choose that perfect banding to make pop, yeah, it was art for them as well.
Yeah.
And for, like you said, when they're dressing up versus just normal, they're just messing around, I think, in their little group.
Yeah.
They probably weren't having all that on, but I wasn't there.
Yeah, it was probably like us arrowhead hunters in the winter. We're doing jigsaw puzzles and crossword puzzles. Yeah. There was sitting around a campsite and making fancy arrowheads. So,
no doubt.
All right, Alan, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. All right, I'm here with Robert Hauer from State Line Chapter on Facebook. They've got an artifact page, or an artifact group, I should say, and I'm going to let him talk about his stuff. All right, Robert, take it away.
All righty, thank you. We have a show coming up October 20th and the 21st down in Cincinnati. We have about 70 tables, probably about 35 cell tables, and the rest are all display.
Okay.
I grew up around Cincinnati area, but it was a small town called Lebanon. And these actually came off the family farm back in the 80s, and we found a lot of these.
Wow, that's from the family farm.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
these here were also off the family farm.
So are all these finds of yours Ohio finds, pretty much?
Yeah, definitely on the same.
Right.
Around the same county, Ohio.
All right, so now I've been down to Kentucky with Dave, just over the river, and we found some. We were only there a day. We found some amazing stuff. So, do you ever venture over to Kentucky
Not
too?
very often, yeah.
All right.
They this actually farm was about not even 3 miles away from Fort Ancient site.
Okay.
So I was real lucky to have that. Piece of property is so close to.
I'm not familiar with. You said Lebanon, right?
Yeah, Lebanon,
is
Ohio.
it near the Ohio River?
Ohio River is probably about 45 minutes from there.
45 minutes. Okay,
yeah.
But you still had a lot of inland travel from the Indians. So.
Burial ground.
Gotcha. Now, what about these right here?
These are just some pieces I've had restoration done on that are actually for sale.
Okay.
And then these are my keeper frames here, ones I've bought over the years, and then out of different private collections.
And this is yours too, here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these getting these on video will not do justice to looking at these. These just are phenomenal. So, buy, sell, and trade, I would imagine.
Mostly just buy.
Mostly just
every once
buy.
in a while you'll move if you get something a nicer piece.
Okay.
Kind of
So if anybody wants to contact you for you to buy their collection or buy some arrowheads, what is your contact information?
I actually don't, just randomly here and there.
Okay.
I don't actually buy too many collections.
All right, but do you sell some then?
Very little. Like
Okay.
I said, like a few little pieces here and there. But
all right, so you're like the most, like I just started buying a few, but mainly I like to find them. That's what the whole fun of this is all about.
That's what's nice about our chapters. We get together once a month,
right,
and show and tell, and we'll get together and actually walk construction sites and do a little kayaking, looking along the riverbanks.
Okay. All right, Robert, I appreciate your time and thank you for letting us know about your stuff. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
All right, these are from the collection of Darla Selesky, and these are all personal finds from Arkansas. You can see how tiny these are. Whoops, excuse me, but perfect. I mean, look at this, how small they are. And that is, I don't know, it's some kind of token up there, but about the size of a dime, so, or a penny. Indian head penny. So, wow. Amazing. Thank you. Hi, I've got Tim on the camera here from Perry County, Ohio, and Tim tells me that all these pieces on this table, which are amazing pieces, I don't even think I have to add that to the conversation, just phenomenal, are all from Ohio except one of these pieces. Let me see if I can guess which one is not from Ohio. Tim cheated and he pointed out this to me. Even the pottery is from Ohio as well? Okay, that was going to be my guess. Where are they from?
They're pre-Columbian. Most are from Mexico.
Okay, pre-Columbian, most are from Mexico, but
some of them are Mississippian pottery, the dark ones.
This is Mississippian pottery right there.
That was exactly where I got
Oh, and then these disc beads from North Africa. Obviously, you've got that from a collector elsewhere, somewhere. But just an amazing display of artifacts, and just fantastic. So how long?
The pieces of flint, those are all from Flint Ridge.
Which this artifact show is in Newark, Ohio, and we are about 15 miles maybe from Flint Ridge. So how long have you been doing this?
I can't tell you. I really don't know.
So it's just,
not as long as you think. When I was
right.
younger, I would find things, but I really didn't keep them.
Okay.
The one axe that has a handle on it.
Yes, this one
It has a neat story. My son found that while he was out coon hunting one night.
Your son found this while he was out coon hunting at night.
And then I had a friend put the handle on it.
All right, and a friend made the handle. But, you know, again, sometimes you find the best things when you're not looking. So, exactly. All right, Tim, I appreciate your time and thank you for getting on camera.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. I've got Sean Place on camera, and I'm going to let him just say he's on Facebook, and he basically sells artifacts. So how can we find you on Facebook, Sean?
My Facebook group is SDP Authentic Artifacts. It's under Kelsey Place, my daughter. She's the administrator.
All right, now did you say S as in Sam, Z as in
D.
SD as in Dave,
Yep.
SDP, SDP. Oh, those would be your initials.
Yes.
I'm a genius.
Yes, you
So
are.
let's just come down here and I'm going to take a look and show you guys what Sean has got. You can probably find these same items on his Facebook page, and he has some amazing items for sale. Those of you who cannot get out and hunt for yourself and you want to start up your own collection, this would be a good place to look at. So, have a few more cases here.